Hello everybody and welcome to today's, not yesterday's or tomorrow's, episode of Banter Blitz. Our new tagline for the year 2018 is Banter Blitz is supposed to be fun. However, today, I can't promise you it will be much fun. I've dressed formally because I've gotten a lot of tweets by actual bums, and I mean zero disrespect that I should get back to the dress code, and I'm giving bums everywhere a bad name with my dirty t-shirts. So here we are. No matter that it's like 200 degrees, not 200, but it's like 27 degrees in Hamburg, Germany, in our bi-weekly weather report, I'm gonna sweat it out with my, what do we call these things? Dress shirt, dress jacket. What else is there to say? This is Banter Blitz. You can challenge me to a game or 5-minute chess. If you happen to be a Chess24 premium member, you can become one using my bonus code Janistan, saving 15%, and then challenging me. Because what's more fun than playing chess against a chess grandmaster and hear him narcissistically ramble about whatever is on his mind while you're playing that game. Karl Niering is with us and he's saying no tie. Shameful. That is true. Do I have a tie somewhere? Ever since this move to the new office, I'm not as well stocked on ties around here. I should bring back my tie collection. But I'm not going to the tie open for like another 11 months. Sorry, Karl, can't find ties. Oh, do you guys see I'm wearing shorts? Like that would undermine my whole effort of pretending to be well dressed. Anyway, let's start the game. First game at 3:43. Game Z. What is there to brag about? My team Baden-Baden, mainly due to my tremendous contributions, won the German league in the tiebreaker yesterday, Schachbundesliga. Very close match, as we have grown accustomed to, against Solingen. They're the big rival over the last couple of years. Shout out to the guys who won it for Baden-Baden and also to Solingen, who once again had a tremendous season and keep overperforming every year to keep track with that all-star team, and I don't mean myself, that is Baden-Baden, with the likes of Fabian Caruana, who lost to Anish Giri yesterday, MVL, Vishy Anand, Radek Wojtaszek, Peter Svidler, and so on and so forth. As we are playing a lovely Budapest Gambit here. While I'm warming up my vocal cords, not my vocal cadence, there's no fixing that, but my vocal cords for the Norway chess coverage that shall begin on Sunday, I believe. We're covering the Blitz or whatever they do to sort out who gets white, who gets black, and then the first round is on Monday. Peter Svidler, yours truly. Premium only show, I think. That's all there is. D6, Queen A4 check, not winning yet, so I should probably castle. I'm sure we've talked about this position in the past. I don't think the Budapest is such a pest. White is just a bit better without having to do all that much. Bishop E6, I'm not sure about, but it's sort of asking for C5. So ask and you shall be given. What else is new? Chill Ass is asking, is Alexander Gustafsson your brother? No. Believe it or not, pretty popular name in Sweden. There's millions of Gustafssons out there. Is that true? Let's say thousands. 100,000s? Let me look it up. Gustafsson. How many people? And also different spellings. See? This guy, he's such a limelight hogger. I Google how many Gustafssons and you get Alexander Gustafsson. Very frustrating. Robert Gustafsson, the king of comedy? There's more Gustafsson rivals I wasn't aware of. Carl Robert Olof Gustafsson is a Swedish comedian, actor. Wasn't aware of him. Anyway, haven't gotten any smarter. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, it's a common family name. In the lovely country that is Sweden. I like Sweden. I haven't been much, but I like Gothenburg, where I've been sort of recently. That's all I know. I should probably not lose on time while Googling myself. So, give me that. Richard Heiligenhafen is... Heiligenhafen means sacred haven, holy haven. Is that your name? Heiligenhafen? That's a cool name. Like, I'm not sure. I'm happy with Gustafsson, but Heiligenhafen, I'd be tempted. The real slim Chuck Norris is asking how much time will be this Banter Blitz. I believe this Banter Blitz will be 90 minutes. More or less all the Banter Blitzes are 90 minutes. So we started at 15:08. We started at 3 sharp. More or less. So it's embarrassing if I need like half an hour to figure out that 3 till 4:30 is 90 minutes. Could become a little embarrassing. Yeah, I believe it will be around 90 minutes. And I might talk about the length, the duration of this Banter Blitz for the next 90 minutes. Can I take pawn? Come on. Give some of your pawns to me. Can I pin? I've always had a bit of an interest in pinning, or as the millennials call it, Pinterest. Come on, that wasn't so bad. Google says Geschwätzblitz translates to Blarney lightning. I don't know what Blarney means. What's Blarney? Blarney Stinson? Top 10 attractions in Blarney. Blarney means Geschwätz. Who would have thought? Never heard that word. Can I somehow win this game? Richard? Do you see a win for me? I don't see one yet. I'll do something, I guess. I still refuse to believe that Blarney is a word in the English language. Then again, you might not have noticed this, but English is not my first language, so sometimes I do not know the words. What's happening, Carl Nearing? Carl Nearing from Ohio, the Sunshine State, right? That's what they call Ohio? I believe Ohio, the Sunshine State, is what they call it. And don't you dare correcting me with all your mistake by the lake nonsense. It's the Sunshine State. Anyway, Carl Nearing is saying, unfortunately not able to stay today. Yet another medical appointment this morning. Come on, Carl. Fix that health situation. Is it getting better? Is it the knee that's troubling you? What's going on there? Sorry to hear that. And best of luck with it. And Carl is saying it's the Buckeye State, not the Sunshine State. I'm not an expert, Carl. We've had arguments like that before. You say Columbus, I say Colombo, but I'm pretty sure it's the Sunshine State. Isn't this Dr. Dre, Ohio Love? Don't they call it the Sunshine State in that song? Maybe I'm confusing. Bishop D3. I should probably not lose on time while trying to come up with Ohio puns that aren't that funny. Have not played well for the last 20 moves. Now A2 is even hanging. Ooh, drama, baby. Richard. First you lull me into a false sense of security by giving me that pawn in that position. And then you mercilessly hang in there. Alright, I might need this rook one day or another. Check. Run! 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 Keep running. Run faster. And we barely made it. Thanks for this game, Richard Heiligenhafen. And no primate is saying Florida is a sunshine state. Are you guys sure? I'm pretty sure it's Ohio. And Mr. Dodgy is saying this game has been kind of blarney. Yeah, it's been a bit. Blarney indeed. People keep telling me it's the Buckeye State. But I think we can agree to disagree, right? Nowadays, everyone can be right. I can say it's the Sunshine State, I'm pretty sure. You can say, I'm actually from Ohio, I've spent all my life here, and it's the Buckeye State. And then we can say, okay, agree to disagree. Like there's no more right or wrong. If I want to call something the Sunshine State, why can't I? I don't think there's any like role models telling us we can't say whatever the H we want to say and be proven wrong. And Richard Heiligenhafen is saying Heiligenhafen is just a city. So it's not his name and not his calling in life either to find the holy port. Where's Heiligenhafen? Is that in Germany? Heiligenhafen. I might have been to Heiligenhafen. It's probably not far from here. Ostholstein, Schleswig-Holstein. Auf der Halbinsel Wagrien? No, I don't think I've been there. It looks nice, no? Heiligenhafen? Look at you, Richard, living the life. Bang, that's Heiligenhafen. Beautiful. Can't be that far from Hamburg, can it? I'll stop by. Anyway, I'm playing a game here against... Who am I playing? Wheelbarrow. And I will barrow through his defenses. Is barrow a word? Old Shaky is trying to trigger me by saying, Jan, some Dutch games with a tiny bit of opening theory would be greatly appreciated. Isn't that an, what's the term, oxymoron? Like Dutch games with opening theory? Opening theory ends after d4, f5 question mark. Any move, white is better. We are playing the Gioco Piano. What do I know about the Gioco Piano? One could argue if it's very little or rien de rien. Bishop e6, I believe, is a bit premature because now I'm going to grab all that space. Give me that space. Normally they go a6 or a5 first, so I can't grab all that space. Someone did this more or less recently, was it? Who was it? Maybe, I believe it was a game, wait for it. Fedoseev against Wang Yue. Wang Yue also played very early, bishop e6, and he didn't have much fun with it. And to beat wheelbarrow, I will borrow Fedoseyev's idea and try to create more tension on the queen side. I'm running out of wheelbarrow puns, but so far so good. I'm not sure about a5, knight b6 or b5. Also came to mind, but a5, bishop a7, b5 does look pretty decent. Turbox99 is asking, when is Norway starting? Sunday is the Blitz, yeah, just a little Blitz tournament, and then Monday, the real thingy begins. I think kind of late, 4:30 p.m. So it's gonna be tough. Normally I just sleep all day and show up here around 3:30, but my daughter keeps waking me up at like 5:30 a.m. It's gonna be very messy with the sleeping rhythm, which I'm sure you guys are very, very worried that I do get my 14 hours of sleep. Old Shaky is saying, hangover, junk food, and Norway chess with Svidler joining in is the universe telling you that life is worth living. That's, I'm not sure if disturbing or beautiful. Let's go with beautiful. I'm not sure why the hangover is the universe's way of telling you that life is worth living. Is it reminding you of all the fun you had at the pub last night? I hope it was at the pub and not alone in front of the TV that you acquired that hangover. Look at me advocating for like having a rich social life and going out and meeting people. So if I have ever been to a pub in my life. What did I do? I can't see a win. It's very disturbing. Of course, white is much better after whatever, but I would like to win, and I can't see how. Sad. Nope, still don't see it. Old Shake is saying the activity cures the hangover, and that's very nice. So the activity of eating junk food and watching Norway chess is curing the hangover? That could be. '98, good move. Wheelbarrow is hanging in there. Stop a wheelbarrow. It's no longer fun. You're 1453. I'm supposed to win effortlessly and then brag about it. No, he's played well. Keeping things more or less under control. I'm still better because of the weaknesses, but good effort by Wheelbarrow. Let's mess around. '94? What's that about, Wheelbarrow? You played so well, and then you throw it all away in one move. Like, white is better, but here, yeah, you can still hang around. 97, whatnot. 94. Bit of a blunder. Second best move is saying, Jan, what do you think? What do I think about Ogre's 4 types of decisions. Automatic, easy, critical moments, and strategic. Never heard of those. So, what does that mean? When we make decisions, like rook b7 would be automatic because it's grabbing material and we're materialistic. Would also be strategic because I'm grabbing material and occupying the 7th rank. I'm not sure if it's a critical moment because I was already winning. And would be sort of easy because grabbing a knight. I'm not sure I understood the concept. I'll look into it. In general, one can always come up with theories, and yeah, I would have to look into what his point is. One day, I'll come up with my own list. 7 types of moves. No-brainers, half-brainers, 2/3 brainers, double brainers. Those are the tough ones, which you need in the critical moments. And pre-moves. I believe that's 7. If not, I miscounted. Wheelbarrow, what are you up to? You only have 1 legal move. You can make it or resign, but to wait for a minute here is not great sportsmanship. Or so they tell me. I'm not a big expert in sportsmanship. Maybe he has connection problems. What can I do? Drink coffee and wait and see. Still sunshine. It's so hard for me to process that. We've now had like 3 good weeks in a row. And before that, I've been to Thailand, Baden-Baden, where it was also nice weather. So I've had like 2 straight months of good weather. And it's messing with me. I'm losing my edge. My unwillingness to do anything because it's so nice outside. Turns out, I've always believed this, by the way. Well, brief break from talking nonsense. You always get these rankings of best places to live, and it's always like Finland, Norway, in general, Scandinavia crushing it, Switzerland high up there. I do not think they factor in the climate enough. Like, all of those are lovely places. But I still think good climate, like Spain or whatnot, is such a huge effect on your well-being that we should rate it more highly. No disrespect meant Scandinavia. I just went to Scandinavia to Norway this weekend. The weather was fantastic, so maybe they're working on this weather problem as well. But yeah, life is better with sunshine is the big insight from today's Banter Blitz. Who would have thought? Let's play against Ganymedes. And Michailo Granik saying Switzerland has nice climate. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I'm not saying all these places have bad climate. I'm saying, like, in these lists of best places to live, climate, I feel, is not weighed heavily enough. D4, knight f6, c4. Here we go. Another thing. People from places like Hamburg will normally tell me, no, I wouldn't want sunshine every day. I love the seasons. Nothing more beautiful than in fall when wherever the trees turn to weird colors. That's nonsense. That's one good season. That's sunshine season. And I have never heard anybody from Spain or Los Angeles or any place with warm weather say, oh, I wish we had more seasons here. It's just something we tell ourselves in these cold seasonal places to make ourselves feel slightly better. It's not a thing. And what is this line? Ganymede, knight a4, what was that? Queen b3, b5, some nonsense like that? I can't know. I should know stuff, but I normally don't. Give me the pawn. We'll think about it later. I'm sure I covered this in one of my many video series somewhere. Can't recall a single thing. Maybe I said that queen c2 was better than queen b3. Do not know. I do recall that there was some compensation in stuff like this. Okay, I'll go away. Because I'm a super girl. It's very tough to pre-move stuff like short castles, because you never know what they might hit you with along the way. Knight e4, knight c3. Imagine I had pre-moved short castles. Knight c3, knight e2, bishop c4. All kind of mayhem to deal with. Take us, and usually we don't have too many seasons, just spring and autumn. Which is fair. Yeah, whatever season you want to call, like 5 till 12 degrees and 75% rain probability. That's why we don't know how to act when we have like a whole good month in a row. It messes with everything we stand for. Like, yeah, the weather sucks, but the city is really nice. There's a lot of green and yeah, the standard of whatever is really high, blah, blah, blah. Life is good. The sun is shining. We don't need to make up stuff about all the trees we have. As for the position, I'm not so sure about knight e4. It seems like bishop b2 was helping me. I guess you should just have castled. Wow, really? Going for... what do you call this? For the kill? The gauntlet? Harry Potter and the Gauntlet of Fire? I can't be bothered to think about bishop g7, rook g8 and rook g2. Looks too dangerous, so I'll just go here. If provoked, I will grab the a7 pawn, just so you know. Is this provoked? Nah, it's not really provoked yet, is it? Nah, I'll castle. Is it time to switch to Focusato? That's my third decision making. What was it? My third stage of decision making, Focusato, when I think really hard about the next move. Not there yet, but we'll get there. d6. I could go rook c1 and bishop back to a1, I guess. Then again, a3 could be hanging. Then again, I don't care that much about that. Then again, I did not grab a pawn for a while. So there's so many factors in chess. Like, to weigh them against each other is the true beauty of the royal game. He does take. Do I take just to show I can? No, I think I will show off my tactical prowess. Normally when I show off my tactical prowess, I blunder though. Yeah, don't blunder your tactical prowess. Note to self. Oh boy. My plan was to take here and then take here and go queen a1 check. And I thought, not such a great plan after queen c3 when I'd be a piece down. Alright, so I guess I should make some sensible move. That's very disappointing. I'm a bitter disappointment to myself. Very true words, by the way. But we'll leave that for another less sunshiny day. Jay Tona's asking, Jan, why do you not play so many tournaments anymore? Maybe you come back to the national team. Let me know if you have a good tournament. Like, if I had more Thailand Opens, I'd play more. I could make time for like 1 or 2 more. But you know, you need an incentive. It's like your regular Opens, they don't tickle my... They don't get my competitive juices flowing as much as in the old days. Even then, I never played that many. And yeah, so it has to be a nice location or nice event. I just want some nice. And yeah, if I knew more tournaments I would enjoy, I would play 1 or 2 more. But so far, all I know is the Thailand Open. Actually, yeah. Let me know if you have another one. But yeah, I'm old, washed up. So I'm not really looking to go to whatever these Opens everybody plays, Isle of Man, Aeroflot, to get the chance to compete against strong competition. Been there, done that, didn't do that well. Actually, yeah, did okay sometimes. Whoa, Queen B5? Tactics? Don't BS a BSer, Ganymedes. It takes 2 to tactic. And Queen B5 sort of blundered a piece, as far as I can tell. And when it comes to grabbing pieces, I can normally tell pretty far. Does not seem to bother Ganymedes all that much, though. Maybe it does bother him, and he's just not telling. Alright, how do we do this? Yeah, maybe? I won! Manuel Smile number 10 says, Jan, can you play for me, please? Absolutely. That next game is just dedicated to Manuel Smile number 10. It's... But who are we playing? Mr. Visby? Sicilian? Now that I'm a more gambit expert, I feel much more confident about entering the Sicilian. The problem is I don't know any Sicilian mainline particularly well. Ooh! Pre-move, pre-move, pre-move! Who could have seen this coming? Is this bad, like some e5? Maybe it's okay. c4, really? Is that how they play? I don't know what all you crazy kids are doing these days. c4 looks kind of sensible, I guess. g6 maybe. Je ne sais pas. I'll run into some e5 and be sad about it. Not sure about knight g4. Well, it looked sort of sensible to, you know, fight for them dark central squares. Maybe I can put the other horsey here one day. I would love to get in the Mora trick where you go queen c7 and then knight d4 and then good things happen to you. But I guess that's not very realistic here. So what do I do? Knight ge5? Maybe. Actually, I believe bishop c6 might be the best move here. Looks a little odd. I thought here I could use my Zwischenzug talent. Put the horsey here. I'm not sure this is great for me, but it was just an aesthetically pleasing move to make. Queen d3 takes here. What are we talking about? Gambit7 is asking, hello Jan, how would you rate Carlsen Caruana chances? I'm not sure. I believe Carlsen is the best chess player in the world, and I believe he knows how good Caruana is as well. Like Caruana, he's not going to miss tactics like knight f3 check ever. So, I think we'll have a very motivated Carlsen. It's the world number 1 against the world number 2. I do believe Carlsen is slightly the stronger player, so I would give him an edge, but what percentage to put on it? Very, very hard to say. It's going to be a very, very interesting match. I very much look forward to it. Yeah. 65% Carlsen? Is that high? I don't know. No, I don't think that's high. Not sure. Anyway, thanks for the game. Visvi, sorry for the abrupt ending. No new challengers? Guess we have to step up the marketing. Go premium now. You can play in Banter Blitz. You can also watch the whole run of Norway Chess Commentary with Peter Svidler. Because if we get no new blood, then it's the, as we say in German, Wurst-Käse scenario of playing the same old nonsense against same old Mr. Dodgy, who now, in order to step up his trolling game, goes 1 f5. But we all know you're just doing this to troll Dodgy Boy. And I don't think you'll enjoy the position you got all that much. Here we are. The good old Leningrad Dutch. I never know what to do. What do I do? Do I go b3, rook b1, d5? So many options. So little time. Here maybe? Is this a move? Looks cute at least. H6, so aggressive. Is it too early for e4? Nah, I don't really see why. Yeah, congratulations on this lovely position you got out of Le Duche. Le Duche? Le Leningrad. Should I do something? Or is it too early to do anything? Maybe like some half measures. Half-baked moves. Marky Mark is asking, you surviving GDPR, Jan? What's GDPR again? Let me Google. GDPR. GDPR. Should make some dodgy moves here along the way. Can I take? Looks like no. Ah, yeah, the general data protection regulation thingy. Yeah, I don't know much about it, obviously, but the IT dudes, they've been busy with, yeah, changing some stuff, and I guess we have some. Don't ask me for any smart terms, yeah. Some new thing coming up soon. I guess it's making the world a better place, but of course it's a challenge for all the smaller websites out there to, improve stuff. Wow, so aggressive, Mr. Dodgy. E5. Looks a bit dodgy. What do I do? Bishop d6, ed, not so clear. de looks sort of good positionally. Rook e5, queen somewhere. How bad can it be? Tactics. Bishop b2, queen e8, rook e8, rook e8, bishop a3, rook e7. Alright, you can only dangle that pawn in front of my face for so long. At some point, I'm gonna bite. Back home, pawn grabbing accomplished. And now what? f4, I guess I'll take. And one day I should probably go f4 myself. Maybe here first. Knight e6, I can take on d6. So yeah, it's the usual Dutch story. Since it's a bad opening, often it gets you bad positions. Even though, of course, I will shamelessly use that argument whenever I have a good position and blame it on other things if I don't. All the way back. All right. Still not collapsing, dodgy boy, huh? It's time for a dodgy collapse, if you ask me. Don't you feel it's time? Can you feel it in the air tonight? So many problems, so little time. Pawn down, two bishops, all sort of tricks on this diagonal. No e-file. Where's the counterplay? Je ne sais pas. Is this it? Is this the counterplay that we've been looking for? I don't know, man. More ponies. You know, just to add to the drama, here's an exchange. Do you want it? It's a bit of a mixed bag. Taking that exchange might not be much fun, but ignoring it might also not be much fun. So I think you want it. There you go. You want it, you got it. And now, how do we do this? Maybe rook here? Is that a good move? Not sure. Rook e7. That might not have been a good move. Wow, Mr. Dodgy does not miss a beat. Big champion of chess. Nah, I take it back. Rook e1 was bad. I've given him life. I don't like it. All right, let's do this again. He's still not falling for it. All right. Get out the way. How do you feel about this endgame? Tough fight against Mr. Dodgy, yet again. Which, I'm annoyed even when it's a fight. But yeah, what can I say? Bad opening, blah blah blah. You played excellently though. Let me play against Marky Mark. Back in the days when I was Marky Mark, this is how we used to make the party start. 1 e4. If you allow me to occupy the center, I'll normally do it. In this position, you can make an argument for many a move. This c6, bishop d6, and that f6 system is something I've played a bit. Might not be the most exciting, but it's fairly solid and it gives you a reasonably easy plan. Short castles, rook to e8, knight to d7, knight to f8, knight to g6 in many lines. So yeah, I think it's a decent little system. Do I go a5? Why not? Marky Mark. By the way, these people slightly above 1500. You never know. He could be, yeah, that could be his playing strength. Or he could not have played many games, won those games on Chess24, and therefore be a tremendous player. Can I take on d3? Probably. A bit too funky, right? I guess I can take here. Even though it's not 100% clear cut either. D, knight e4, knight f5. Looks a bit dangerous actually. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Whoa! That's too bad. We can't grab pawns. What is there left to do? Mr. Dodgy is saying, yeah, I'm still learning it. Kind of fun though. Save your time. It's really a bad opening. I'm not doing this just, to have that corner of, oh, he's the guy that doesn't like the Dutch. It's just the Dutch opening. Love the Dutch people. Just not a good opening. Sval says, how did you come to choose your opening repertoire? I'm not sure if he means me, but yeah, I'm not sure. I have an opening repertoire, especially with white. Okay, I'm not an e4 player, so I'm sort of limited to knight f3, c4, d4 stuff. But you normally try to be, or I try to be opportunistic and to move order guys and be flexible. I don't really believe so much in having a wide repertoire and doing the same every game, even though there are certainly people who do that. With black, yeah, trial and error, I guess, or I didn't have anybody in my youth that told me, don't waste your time on the Leningrad Dutch or on the modern defense. So I played a lot of nonsense. I played a lot of e4, g6. followed by c6 and d5. A lot of Gurgenidze systems, Karo-Pirc, a lot of d4, g6, c4, bishop g7, knight c3, c5, d5, bishop c3, bc, f5, stuff like that. Which, yeah, I wish I could have these years back, and someone would have told me, play real openings, play the Najdorf, or play e4, e5, play the Nimzo, or play the Grunfeld, or whatever. Any major openings. But yeah, took me many years to come to that conclusion myself, which is a pity. As for this position, I'm fine, but not really much better. Which is also a pity. Here, maybe? He allows me to take. That's brazen. I'll take. Here's some compensation for the rotten pawn structure in form of the d file, so I guess rook d6, and I'm not sure when the time has come to start jumping around. 91 looks passive, so that's sort of asking for me to jump around. And I'm sure Marky Mark is no stranger to jumping around. Such a good vibration when you jump around. So Dodgy is saying, I'm playing the semi-Slav most of the time, but sometimes I like to have joy in my life. Who are you kidding, Mr. Dodgy? Old Shaky is saying the semi-Slav is the kind of thing that destroys our soul. Wow. So the Leningrad is good for our souls? The Leningrad is sort of an SOS opening? Very confused. As for the semi-Slav, yeah, that's obviously a good opening. I, at some point, stopped playing it for no real particular reason. Maybe just the wish for something new. It's sort of hard to keep track of all these. 93, rook d7, what's happening there? Now let's take and then think of all these semi-Slav main lines with e3, knight b7, queen c2. That's sort of a joy killer indeed. But mainly, yeah, the bishop g5 stuff to have it ready and good to go all the time. It's obviously a good opening. But yeah, I think most top guys have sort of decided, not worth the trouble, and started playing the Ragozin, which gives you similar upside with less downside. Is that fair? I'm not sure. So knight g4, queen f7, king h8. Does that win? I don't like it when they check me. I guess I'm going to have to live with it this time. Let's play another game against Chess Beauty. Chess Beauty, who I met in Thailand, is that right? I think we met on while everybody was leaving after the tournament. I was sitting there in the lobby on my suitcase. Chess Beauty with her mother, am I getting that correct? I hope I don't get any family business wrong. But your mother, if it was your mother, encouraged me to keep talking nonsense, because that keeps the non-chess playing parents engaged. And those I do consider long time to be my key demographic. So thanks for that encouragement. Because I'm always self-conscious. Is the show chessy enough? But yeah, that was good to hear that it's even watchable if you're not a chess player. Hang on. You must be slightly weird to find this show watchable, chess player or not. But appreciate it anyway. Anyway, chess beauty. Big theoretician here, banging out. Knight to h5. When here, I guess I should not allow any knight f3, knight f4 business, so I should go here. And yeah, these structures are very solid for black. Knight to b6. I never know what to do, frankly. Gambit7 is asking, does the French defense rate as I shouldn't have wasted a day on it opening? I never played the French, so I don't know. But no, I don't think it's necessarily bad. I think it's even interesting, and it can probably enrich your chess understanding, because these structures are very particular. If you want me to, whatever, rate openings, like in a match between AlphaZero and AlphaZero, probably the French is not your go-to choice. Didn't they say that AlphaZero, during his learning curve, he started playing a lot of Frenches and Caracans, and then later he converted to e4, e5? Like, I think, yeah, perfect play, or once the aliens or the computers have solved chess, they will tell us, yeah, that e4, e5 and e4, c5 for the center have to be the best moves. But maybe they just say, whatever, e5, e6, c5, c6, d5, g6, d6, all these moves draw, so who cares? But yeah, the French, no, it's interesting. I promised my first ever coach to never play it, and I will honor that promise, so I'm not playing it. But I don't think it's a terrible opening. Old Shaky is saying, I remember Jan saying that Deadpool 1 wasn't that funny, right after he casually mentioned he saw it in German with voice dub. What are we getting at, Old Shaky? Germany shaming for dubbing movies, Jan shaming for watching a movie with voice dub, or correcting my opinion on how funny Deadpool 1 was? And no, I watched Deadpool 2 in the common tongue. Did I give my review? Yeah, I thought, well, I chuckled many a time. The thing that annoyed me was sort of the same as with Deadpool 1, that I don't like it when they try to introduce fake stakes into these movies. Like Deadpool, minor spoilers alert. So if you don't want minor spoilers for the non-existing plot, then whatever, fast forward 2 minutes. Deadpool kills like 18,000 people in this movie and the last one. And then it's very, very, very important to stop that one kid from killing the bad guy, and because it will teach us some valuable lesson about not killing. Like, it's not very consistent. And that also bothered me a little bit in the first movie when they introduced this plot. Haha, we're so much cooler than superhero movies. We don't need a story. And then came up with, oh, let's come up with the most typical superhero revenge story of storming the headquarters of the bad guy. So yeah, I find that a little inconsistent. I don't need stakes in Deadpool movies. I still think they're funny. But at some point, it's not that edgy anymore to make fun of a DC movie, is it? Old Shaky is asking, why would you ever watch a film in German when your English is that good? It's mind-baffling. It's a reasonably simple explanation. We have this thing called cinemas, which I like to go to. Sometimes I even like to go with my friends, whose English, first of all, might not be as fantastic as mine. And secondly, it's very hard sometimes, even in a big city such as Hamburg, to find a movie playing in English. Like, we have one movie, the theater, the Savoy, that has movies exclusively in English, but normally they don't have that many, and it's always booked out and that kind of stuff. So it's much more convenient to go to the movies in German. And also, weirdly, there's some comfort in watching something in your native tongue. I can just, after a hard day of doing nothing, lean back, relax, watch stuff So even though, yeah, I watch 90% of my movie intake in the original version. As I said, I don't mind watching a movie in German once in a while. But yeah, I'm guessing you are from a smaller country that does not dub movies, and there you often hear the opinion. How could you ever watch a movie not in the original version? If you grow up with it, you know, there are worse things in the world. Even though I'm not really arguing here. I agree. I prefer watching stuff in the original version. Old Chess Beauty, by the way, playing a great game here. I'm not better at all. Could argue that I've been outplayed over the last couple moves, gaining space with a c5, c4. I think I should not have allowed c5 here. I was comfortable with it in this position because then after queen a3 there was a pin. But after rook h8, which was smart, so there's no longer a pin. I couldn't think of anything better than rook e1. And now, yeah, as I said, black is perfectly fine. If anything, slightly better. So I guess I'm going to have to win on time, the usual. But I will feel slightly bad about it. Also the usual. Won't stop me. But, you know, I will feel slightly ashamed. Just like when I watch a movie in German. h5, playing too well. What can I do? Fishing for tricks. But I have a feeling that won't work either. Maybe it's not even a trick, but at least it's a check. Do I have any tricks? Bishop c4, dc, rook c4? Nah, doesn't seem to work. b3 looks a bit insane too. But you know, whatever speeds up the flagging process. By complicating the position, or asking questions, or you know how it is. I will do. But b3, b5 I think is fine for black, or probably many other moves. But yeah, the reason I played b3 is because I thought it might take Chess Beauty well to decide on b5 or non-b5. Which I guess is fine, but yeah, it's not an easy decision to make. Queen e6. This endgame might be good for me. No, good for me is maybe a stretch, but at least it looks better than the position I had before. Because now I can push my central pawns up the board fairly quickly. Rook c3 was too defensive. I don't like rook c3 that much. Just push the pawns, Jan. Stop worrying so much about what people think. Can't make everybody happy, no matter what move you play. See, sometimes you just need to give yourself a little pep talk. And then try grabbing a pawn. Check. Check. f4 is very slow. But the flagging mission has been accomplished. However, excellent game by Chess Beauty, especially the strategic part here out of the opening, showing that she knew exactly what to do here. And yeah, really outplayed me, getting a slightly better position with black until the mean flagging operation took place. Thanks for the game, Chess Beauty. Let us play against Der Dicke Pole. Is that a PC name? I don't know. Oh, it's a 3-minute game, so I have to hurry up. So I better play e4 and hope for the Mora Gambit. Because the Mora Gambit in 3-minute games, lethal, I can tell you. But no, we'll play some normal chess, it looks like. Boo! Le Berlin, as we call it in Berlin. C3. Je ne regrette rien. I don't speak this very fluently. And I don't mean French, I mean the Berlin. A6, yeah, it's this. I think Grishuk said they had this weird clash of styles with Magnus. That Magnus would sometimes take on c6 deliberately, while Grishuk would provoke takes by playing a6. So, in Grishuk's words, he said something like, one of us has to be an idiot to keep allowing this. I'm not sure if DE5 is in the spirit, but, you know, I like structure. Not in my life, just on the chessboard. I don't know what to do now, though. That didn't feel right. I don't feel these structures so well. I'm not sure what goes where. I'm really not. One day I would like to take here, but it won't be easy to manufacture. But now, the time might be near. I had to cover my queen first because knight e5 always ran into queen takes e5. But now that I've done that, you know, I might be able to take it. Did not see this pawn was hanging. However, this feels dangerous for black. Maybe I can get some attack going, putting a horsey here. Now, once again, no attack, just good old-fashioned rook grabbing. First Zwischenschach, very important. Then rook grabbing. Alright, let's play on. More material! For the book, I mean. Okay, this is a very interesting, pure rook up heavy piece endgame, which you get seldom, and I don't think I have many chapters on it. So it's a bit of a pity that Dicke Pole already resigns here, because otherwise we could have talked about rooks versus 5 isolated pawns. But I guess we'll have to wait for another occasion. Thanks for the game, der Dicke Pole. What's happening, chat? PD Fossen is asking, with you and Peter getting together in Hamburg for commentary for Altibox, is there any special restaurant or establishment you like to go to when he is in town? Thing is, normally you get out of here very late, so normally we don't make it to dinner because we're too dead. If we do commentary starting at 4:30, then sometimes we do these analysis videos as well. Then yeah, there's a few nice spots around here where we like to go. Peter likes to go to the gym, but we normally go to separate gyms, so we don't share that activity. If we can make it, maybe we'll go watch a movie in the lovely language of English. But with the scheduling, yeah, it's hard to have evening plans. Let's play against Morton. Morton 27-10. Whoa. Must focus. Dutch defender is saying Americans can be pretty rude. British too, by the way. Whoa. Shocking. So who's the rudest? I don't know what to do. Don't play the Grunfeld. That'd be very rude. Because I have zero clue what to do. Didn't we just talk about this? Kids these days never listen. What could I possibly play? Something half-baked and boring, like Bishop G5 maybe. When I was a young man. Oh, he castles. See, I don't know that already. I'll grab the pawn and then think, obviously. But we didn't do that in my childhood. We always played knight e4. What's happening here? Maybe c5 transposes to some stuff. See, I'm not well versed in modern Grunfeldopedian. For these positions after cd, e5, bishop g7, you could argue, and I probably would argue that the knight is not ideal on f3, but I'll still do it for lack of better ideas. h4, bishop g4, it doesn't really get me anywhere, does it? This move also looks a little funny, but you know, the good old lack of better ideas problem. I think he can just go knight c6 is the problem, and I'm not sure I really want to take that pawn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to take the pawn, actually. I mean, yeah, I might still talk myself into it once we get there, but it doesn't look great. Bishop g4. So aggressive, Martin. Alright, I'll go here first and then think about which pawn to take when. Weird position. I had the feeling I had to go rook d1 to keep d4, but I haven't given up my dreams of eating one of your pawns, just so you know. e6. So you're saying you don't mind? It's probably a decent compensation. But once you said you would take, you better live up to it. I'm not sure that's true at all. I think sometimes it's good to make the best move and not try to honor something you implied in the past. But here we are. Queen a6 I'm also not so sure about. Then again, what can we really be sure about? What was it? Death in Texas? I'm never sure if it was like IRS Texas or Houston, Texas. Speaking of Houston, will they really win against Golden State? I don't want them to win. Alright, time to castle. Good Deadpool 2 character, by the way. Castle. Alright, might as well get this cleared up. Oh, did I blunder knight b4? Stop the blundering, Jan. Okay, it wasn't the end of the world because of Queen d6, but I must pay more attention. That was a wake-up call. Wakey, wakey. Pawn up, that's good news. What else is good? Yeah, I guess not that much compensation. If I can expand here, a3, b4, put a knight on c5. Should be doing alright. a3, knight c2, I'm gonna have to factor in. But yeah, could be worse. I'll also win on time, which is always nice. Queen a5, no threats are there. Rook c1, what do you want? Bishop h6, okay, I can live with it. Not sure why I volunteered to live with that, actually. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, what's done is done. Yeah, I've been drifting. You see a good move, and then you say, yeah, whatever. That's not the way chess should be played. Unhappy. Now black is very much back in business. Yeah, I've played this like a total idiot. Why do I play so stupidly? Not sure. And another problem is a mistake often does not come alone. Is that the saying? Or is it misery loves company? I don't know. I can't confirm the misery loves company thing. Like, I'm often miserable, but normally not in the mood for company then. So maybe I misunderstand some of these things. Alright, let me get the flagging job done before I can whine more. Let me take you to Flagville City. Whoa! Don't come any closer. We've talked about this. You shall not pass. Flagville! Well, the writing was sort of on the wall, but good game by Morton. Yeah, I took some very dumb decision. Mainly allowing, I'm not sure how much it was, but yeah, to say, bishop h6, whatever, this was insane. I guess, yes. I'm not sure what I should be doing. Maybe the position wasn't that as great as I thought. This bishop is a bit of an idiot. Probably it's full compensation. Still, rook c1, bishop h6. Not my best idea. And Don Quixote is explaining misery loves company means that miserable people want others to be miserable as well. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, reading up on the chat, I understand. Those breaks are not always the most fun parts of the program. I will play against... Who is it? Diego Sanchez Aguilar C. That's a long name. Where are you from, Diego Sanchez Aguilar C? From Mexico. kind of unrelated, but actually very important. Since part of your name is Aguilar, I haven't seen the movie Blood In, Blood Out for a while, which is upsetting. It's such a good movie. Like, you need to sit through whatever the runtime is, 3.5 hours. But it should be on, I don't know, I don't watch much TV. But if I did, I would want Blood In, Blood Out on it more often. And isn't one of the characters called Paco Aguilar? El Gallo Negro? I wish I could say the R. Rook E8, can you do that? I'm tempted to go C5 or, I don't know. Start messing around. Maybe not possible yet. Tempting though. I can't make it work, but it's tempting. Oof. Nah. I want to. Alright, I'll just do it. Doesn't really seem to work. I don't know what I'm gonna do after DC, but it was too tempting. Paolo A is saying, new style, Jan. No more Star Wars shirt. Star Wars? Star Wars? Anyway, this is what? Banter Blitz 143. I'm guessing I've worn a jacket and shirt for, what's fair estimate? 110 of them? 120? So I don't think new style is accurate. But it's true, I'm not wearing the same t-shirt as during the last show. Believe it or not. Yeah, knight b5 was sort of not really the most focused attempt. Knight b6, good move. And I'm gonna have to regroup. Great pity. Oh, can't trick him. D, E, A, B, F. Doesn't really get anywhere, does it? I want to, though. Nah, let's not go too crazy. Yeah, probably I'm winning somehow. DE first, maybe, and then, yeah, DE first looks a bit better. Anyway, well defended by Diego Sanchez Aguilar. See, now I have to win the game all over again. Yeah, black is in business. Upsetting. Very upsetting. I'm always paranoid, or not paranoid, but I always have the appropriate fear of g4 followed by ed4 in such positions. Not enough fear to do anything about it, but I think that was a good idea here. It might still be a good idea. Bishop g4, you know I like bishops, so if you'll give me that bishop, I'll be happy with it, because there's some holes on the light squares in the black camp that my bishop might be able to massage. Does that sound dirty? Nah. Mr. Dodgy is asking, how will I get my comments to the freemiums during Norway Chess? You might have to multitask, Mr. Dodgy. There is a free show during Norway Chess on the official website, I believe, by Dirk ten Geusendam and Simon Achtestein. And I think there will be a separate chat, and then there will be the premium show right here with Peter Svidler and yours truly. That's the deal. We do a premium show, and they give us, they're okay with that, so they give us video from the venue. So that should be fun, hopefully. Yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, you can troll the premiums here and the rest of the chess world on the official side will be hard work for you, Mr. Dodgy. Norway chess. Magnus Castling is wondering, has Jan ever beaten Carlsson in any format? You can normally recognize the true chess connoisseur by misspelling Magnus Carlsson's name, because yeah, he's not that well known and you don't read about him much. So the answer is yes, I've beaten him many a time in Avalon, because he's normally a bad guy and he's very bad at concealing it too, and he's been crushed plenty, mercilessly by yours truly. Now he would deny that. But then again, he's normally a bad guy. Mr. Dodgy is saying, I mentioned I'll be in Hamburg during Norway chess and Jan blanked me. I overread that. I think, Mr. Dodgy, we've reached the point in our relationship where maybe we can have that very awkward first offline meeting. So when are you in Hamburg? This is exciting news. Because I've been wondering, I still believe the most likely is that Mr. Dodgy is a 75-year-old male. Then again, we have some common references which would imply he might be my age or slightly older. It's very hard to say. My money's still on. All of this being a big... Do you call it catfishing? He's not really pretending to be a female. I'd be very surprised if Mr. Dodgy was a female, because he keeps talking about Mrs. Dodgy. And again, who knows? Anyway. Looks like he lied to me again. He's not in Hamburg. See, Mr. Dodgy, I was making plans for our first meeting, and you just played with my feelings. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. That's what Kelly said, at least. You might trick me once. You're probably gonna trick me twice too. I believe those are the lyrics. Opening Music Theory says, guess everyone's age based on their comments, lol. Opening Music Theory is in his early 30s, I would guess. How old are you, Opening Music Theory? I've never watched a Mr. Dodgy stream. Does he reveal his face? Oh, bishop e5. Let's do it. No bishop e5, but I had a combination. That's very upsetting. I should somehow avoid getting checkmated here if possible. It's probably possible, but this bishop was annoying me. And Diego Sanchez Aguilar C wastes no time threatening checkmate. But it was my plan to avoid getting checkmated, so it's not going to happen. Thanks for the game, Diego Sanchez Aguilar C. One last game. And then we can go back to surfing the internet. I don't know. Enjoying life. Watching. I don't know what. I'll go outside. The sun is shining. It's nice. I haven't had... What's the thing called you eat lunch? Problem is, it's too late for any Mittagstisch offers. Is that a German thing? No, in Spain it's quite common as well, I guess. Menú del día and so on. But yeah, normally a bit from 12 till 3 at most places. They will give you Mittagstisch. But it's too late, it's 4:30. Where will I get food? I shouldn't reveal the location because the guy who made plans to kidnap Svidler earlier might still be around. Schach player 01, Nimzo Indian. What do I do against a Nimzo? Normally I play Queen C2, but once in a while you gotta get that knight out. No, it's not brunch. Brunch is in the morning. Brunch is a combination of breakfast and lunch. Lunch is actually lunch. Pin. Normally, I can't resist playing queen c2, threatening bishop h7. I just can't do it. Not sure the queen belongs there, but the chance that they blunder that pawn is just too intriguing. As for the setup, it tends to be not a great idea to combine bishop b4 stuff with an early c6. It's not the end of the world, but normally if you go for bishop b4 business, yeah, here now the bishop has to go back, then it's more common, at the very least, to combine it with something c5 based. You could make an argument for 1,000 different moves. Then rook a b1. But the minority attack is a plan I've been faithful to ever since my early days as a young chess player. Knight e4, can I take? I'd like to take. Not sure. Bishop h4. Nothing in particular has happened. Still more or less standard minority attack business. This bishop is not great here, so it should probably reshuffle towards d6. I'll start pushing. Have to be a little careful that the good old plan of takes followed by b5 and knight b6, knight c4 is not annoying me. But, you know, I'll worry about it once he plays b5. She probably will. Knight b6 immediately. All right. Note to self, don't blunder any knight a3s. Is this blundering knight a3s? Nah, I guess I'll pick up enough stuff if he does it. Queen d3, knight b1, bishop b7, for example. Now I should address that situation. Rook a1 maybe. Slightly strange move. Yeah, this is sort of your textbook minority attack structure where white is a teeny tiny bit better. It's really not much. Oh, queen c6, that's a surprise. Normally you play bc in such positions. Queen c6, bit of a surprise. Now I guess I have some chances to be better. Because yeah, there's 2 pawn weaknesses to work with. We'll see though. b6, I go g3 or h3. General g3 is more desirable, but then there's always knight e3 tricks, which I don't really want to be bothered by right now. Okay, 8, I can't take. That's a pity. Rook b1, rook a3 is also a bit annoying. Good move, rook a8, I missed that. Yeah, I guess it's time to make a little luft. Alright, I'll move pieces around randomly for now. But maybe, at some point, that policy shall change. Jan in this position should be very tough for black to play. Even though he's doing pretty well, hanging in there, bring the bishop to a better square. Still, should not be much fun. Basically, other things being equal, f6 is a weird move. Just as I praise you, you play f6. What's that about? Mouse slip? f6 is a horrible move. I don't get it at all. I hope for you this was a mouse slip. I'm just weakening all the squares and probably losing a pawn. So yeah, don't get it. Queen a1 going for a desperate counterattack, but the problem is I have this little check on c2. Check. And Schach player 01 resigns. Good game. Schach player, yeah. bc6 here. Really, queen c6, leaving too many weaknesses. bc6, these positions are very defendable. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for participating. I hope to see you during the Norway chess coverage. Until next time. Anything else to plug? The new opening clinic thingy should have come out yesterday. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. See you guys soon. Bye.